What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Apocaflix Movies. No, I am not Jacob Riley, your normal host for Apocaflix Now. I am Jake Deland, and Jacob is out sick today, and so we're covering for him, but we have the four of us. The board can't be seen yet, guys. You will see the board here in a second, and he's sick. We don't have quotes, but he's sick. Look, it's the four of us without Jacob. We have Gio, Brian, and Keith, and Jacob's here in spirit with his girlfriend. But we're here for another episode of Apocaflix Now, and we have...
and Stormy.
And Stormy, of course, as always, with the Rocket Man glasses. Not a whole lot to talk about this week, but we're taking the time to do a cool little conversation about holiday movies, which will be our main topic later on in the show. But before we do that, we have some things that we've been watching. We're going to dive a little bit into Deadpool, maybe Ryan Reynolds teasing some cool things, and then get to, at the end of the episode, things that we may be looking forward to that are coming out, maybe that we've missed, given that we have a little bit of a break with some stuff, or for some of us anyway. So with that said, guys, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's Christmas? You know, a good little break for the small break that it was, I guess. Yeah. Anybody do anything special?
Watch Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Mandalorian. The Rise of Skywalker. Very Star Wars. How it's been since Lucasfilm decided to release his movies in December.
I like that.
No, I like.
I'm fine.
What was their original date?
May.
Oh, it's always May, right? It used to be May.
Yeah. This one was going to be May.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in May, and then the solo thing happened. They're like, nope.
Leave comic books to May.
Right. I like having Star Wars.
I do too.
It's gonna be a break now.
3 years, which is nice.
Exactly.
3 years, which is
Yeah.
nice. So,
Yeah.
but we do have the
Next
TV
year-
shows. We have Mando season 2 next year. We have Obi-Wan filming next year. We have Cassian Andor filming next year. So, a lot is down the pipeline.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
It was. You are correct.
Yeah,
When they pushed
that's
it,
right.
you're right. I forgot
So
about
when's it
that.
coming out now? Is it
June.
Oh, June.
June of next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is was it original? The first movie's release date. It was June of that year, 2017. I think.
Next
Was it?
year,
Yeah, I think so.
comic
Oh,
book
yeah.
female heavy.
Oh yeah.
Female
Well,
led.
did you see Fandango's?
yeah.
Fandango rated the top, or they asked fans to their most anticipated movies, and Wonder Woman and Black Widow were one too,
Yeah.
Wonder
which is
Woman
really
was
cool.
one.
Wonder Woman.
Over
Yeah, which is
Black
really
Widow.
cool. Yeah, it looks really
I'm
cool.
stoked. You got two lead women leading some franchises that are pretty dope, actually. And you could even argue with Eternals.
A lot of women in that.
Yeah.
And Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Is that
Dang.
is Eternal 20?
Yeah, November.
Yeah, November of next year. Yeah.
Wow.
They've been filming right now.
2021. Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got some high, you got some names.
Richard Madden. Yeah. All right. Is that going head to head with Kong versus Godzilla?
Yeah,
No,
it's-
September.
It got.
Didn't they push it to September?
Kong versus
That's gonna be
Godzilla
March.
got pushed
I
to.
believe it's November.
Let me look it
You
up.
might be right.
Let me look it up.
It was supposed to be March or something.
I mean, there's no chance against the rules.
Yeah. No.
People aren't aware of it right now, but once that first trailer,
It comes out. It comes out 2 weeks later. It comes out November 20th. So they're going for the Thanksgiving crowd. That's what they're going for, which is very smart on their path.
Monsters.
Well, the last one didn't make a whole lot of money compared to the first one, and didn't make as much as Kong either. And so it's kind of smart to stay away from that May crowd, or even March crowd for that matter. So cool.
We got some good, interesting movies for next
Yeah, 2020, and I mean, a plug, I guess. We're gonna do our most anticipated list in the next couple weeks, guys. We're finishing up our decade stuff, so you'll see on the channel now. You can see our top 10 comic book movies of the decade. It's up there. In the coming days, you'll be able to see our top 10 movies of the decade, which is just movies in general. Very, very hard list to put together. Very fun to put together, but you will see that. And then following that will be our list for this year. So our favorite movies of this year, favorite comic book movies of this year, even if we do that list this year. And then we will follow that with our most anticipated movies. And so look out for those in the coming weeks. But for now, let's move on to our next thing here, which is what we've been watching. Keith, you asked about this before we turn the camera on, man. What is it you've been watching lately with the holiday break going on?
Yeah, I started watching. We started watching the Aeronauts. Night before last. Redmayne and again.
She's so good.
She's great. She's great.
And we don't see a lot of her anymore, which is such a bummer. She kind of picks and pulls her projects.
Yeah.
She pitter-pattered my heart when she said that she would love to play Jyn Erso again.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. I thought I heard she signed for like 3.
I think
everyone does.
yeah.
But,
Who knows? Yeah, they probably signed for a multi. It's like the solo
She
all
could
the
pop
time,
up
right?
on one of these shows, maybe.
Now, we're
Maybe.
asking, but wasn't so she signed a 3-picture deal? Was that? I think the original version of Rogue One.
She's supposed to live, right?
She survived.
A lot of the characters
All
were
of
supposed to,
them.
and then they changed
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah,
good. That's
a
good.
number of the characters were supposed to. I think they did that not to make a Rogue 2, but for them to be able to pop up in other movies.
Rogue One too.
I mean,
Rogue
she
One
can
too.
still pop up
Yeah.
in another.
Yeah, if it's set
Oh, yeah.
beforehand,
Yeah.
easily
If
for
it's
sure,
set,
for
yeah,
sure.
I would say casting him. But
I mean, they did the whole backstory thing with her as a 16-year-old with Saw. Like that's a cool story that could be told.
Yeah.
So, and Forrest Whitaker obviously likes playing the character because he keeps coming back. So,
Even
but I mean, Aeronauts.
video game.
Aeronauts. I mean, how was it?
But no,
so
yeah,
far?
yeah. It's look at Eddie Redmayne. We talked about the trailer a few episodes. It was more of the trailer looked pretty good, but Eddie Redmayne, we're kind of like good actor. Yes, but
I go back
a
and
lot of
forth,
him
yeah.
kind of just not looking at
He always looks confused.
and looking kind of sheepishly. Yeah,
we're
you
talking
know.
about the guy who stole the Oscar from that. Eddie Redmayne.
who did you say was better that year?
I said Michael
Michael
Keaton
Keaton
in
in
Birdman was
Birdman.
better than him in Theory of Everything.
There was somebody else that I said.
In 14,
Yeah, there was
Jake
someone else.
Gyllenhaal's Nightcrawler,
Gyllenhaal,
man.
yeah.
Gyllenhaal's
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. He wasn't even nominated.
He wasn't one.
He wasn't nominated. That was the one thing that we talked about.
Insanity.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. But look, Theory of Everything's great. I really like that movie. They're great together in it.
Is this the third movie they've been together, or second? Just the second, right?
Don't look at me.
Maybe.
I think it's just the
With
second.
the-
Yeah, right. It's the second.
Second?
But
No,
I thought you were asking. Yeah, playing Stephen Hawking and maybe.
That's a hard
Birdman's
role.
great. No, it
That's
really
a
is.
hard
It's-
role to play.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is. He
very hard role to play.
Do you see?
yeah. It was good, you know, but it was just.
He's such a Keaton guy.
No, he's a Birdman guy. Birdman's it's almost
Michael
perfect.
Keaton pretty much had to almost
I love Michael.
play a version of himself, like pretty much playing himself. You know, the character
Yeah.
who did the. Anyways, we'll talk about that later in the,
Yeah.
in the decade best.
That'll be on our
Aeronauts.
overall best
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
a lot of tense. They're just trying to see. It's simple premise. Hot air balloon. Record for altitude. Hot air balloon.
True
And
story.
Great backstory. That's what I was trying to figure out. I thought it maybe.
Pretty sure
was.
it's a true story.
I'm not sure. It might be.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah. She's a widow. I think her husband was trying to do it before, and then yeah. Spoiler. Happens early. Died. But it's very good. It's really good. She's really great in it. We didn't finish it.
Are their names James and Amelia?
Yes.
It's a true story.
Oh, wow,
1862.
Did he die?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he go into space?
Did he freeze?
They got darn close, and there's a lot of that.
Probably froze. Yeah.
Well, they were. What was happening? We have a studio.
Wait, what part?
When her husband died, you remember?
Oh, so she was trying to go higher,
Yeah.
like he,
Yeah.
but then started
Trying to dump weight, and they were going too fast. And
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
sense.
Altitude sickness, probably.
but then he jumped out.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
horrific.
It happens early on. That's why.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd wear a parachute.
And it's a
if I were
flashback.
Going there.
There's
a lot of-
you know,
I don't know that they had
Parachutes
parachutes
even invented.
I don't-
in
yeah, they were
1860.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
in the King's Man trailer, it's World War One, and he goes, "This is a parachute."
Parachutes. Yeah.
do that, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly what I thought of that. But it's a lot of that stuff is told in flashbacks. A lot of flashbacks tell both their backstories.
I've been looking forward to it, man.
So
I,
it's really good. And,
I've been excited for
yeah.
it.
Eddie Redmayne's actually looking at people.
It premiered at one of the festivals, and a lot of people said they liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
it was like
very good.
Toronto or Venice or something, and a lot
Yeah.
of people said they liked it.
Definitely, worth a watch.
And like I mentioned, I like what Amazon's doing with movies. They have The Report with Adam Driver on
Watch
there.
that.
They have the Aeronauts. They have Honey Boy is one of their movies with
Oh, is
the
that
Shia
on
LaBeouf movie.
It's not on there yet.
They're
Oh.
So the reason they're holding out on that is because they're doing a theatrical release for the Oscars. That movie's
It's
not.
at the
It's in the tower.
tower.
They said they're not going to
Oh.
put that on Amazon until like February.
But, which one of those do you think he'll get?
I think he was better in the Peanut Butter Falcon personally,
Uh-huh.
but he played 2 different roles. He was a supporting character in Peanut Butter Falcon. He was the lead in Honey Boy. So he could good, and he also he wrote the movie. He can
Oh,
get,
did he?
he
I
can
didn't
get
know.
nominated for a writer.
Hmm.
So
I'm hearing good
very
things about
possible. It's really really cool. So
Yeah, Aeronauts is worth checking out. I'd definitely. No, I mean, it's so late. Remember, we were so late at night.
Gio, you been watching anything lately, man? Other than Star Wars?
Yeah, outside of Mandalorian and Rise of Skywalker, I've kind of been on a documentary
Nice.
binge. Not new documentaries, but documentaries I missed in the past. One was called Spielberg. It's a film.
I
and it
watched that.
just-
We just watched the rest of that. It's
yeah, so
great.
fascinating.
It's
you know,
great.
it goes into Spielberg and how he got introduced to film. How as a kid he would stick on to
Mhm.
set and kind of just learn craft from everybody firsthand. It was really like fascinating to see, you know, Spielberg, and just him going through his films one by one,
It's
all
very
of them.
good.
Is this on
It's-
HBO?
Yes, it's on HBO.
Okay.
It's excellent. First of all, you just brought it up. But the way he got in,
Yeah,
sneaking onto the set. I think it's Warner Brothers.
Warner Bros.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is hilarious.
He just found his way on.
Well, he walked up to the guards, right, the security guard, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pretended like he worked there, and got in. And then the next day, like, my phone. I think they forgot my phone. Can you figure out where I can get a phone from or something like that? Or,
Yeah, how do you work
And then
his
go-
phone? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just contact blah blah blah. They'll get you a phone. And so he just basically was pretending he worked
Wow.
there for months.
That's amazing.
before.
That's amazing.
But you know,
And,
it just goes to show like his passion early on was there.
And all the stuff about his family and his dad, and I didn't know any of that. That was
Yeah,
the way he works all that into all his movies.
yeah, it
and-
goes real deep,
It's-
and you find out a lot about why Spielberg's movies are the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, not just his style of filmmaking, but like storytelling. You know how he keeps a lot of the movies very family.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah.
because that's the way his family was. Like all that stuff about like we were just watching Last Crusade the other night,
Mhm.
and all that stuff.
About
him and his dad, that
about
was-
him, about
that was him and his dad.
Indiana and his
Wow.
dad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's really really cool.
Another one I've been watching. I don't know if you've seen. It's Kobe Bryant's.
No.
Yeah,
I hate
it's-
Kobe. Sorry.
Hey, I'm a Celtics fan, even though I'm wearing this King shirt.
I
okay? Like,
hate Kobe.
Right. Like
I don't hate him as a person. I just hate him
no,
as a basketball player.
And honestly, like
Hate him as a basketball
Understood.
player. We're
Same
Kings
with me
fans.
and
We're
LeBron.
Kings fans, but look, I love Kobe Bryant. I'm a biggest Kings fan. I love Kobe
I hate
Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
I mean, after watching this documentary, you definitely get a new kind of respect for him. As
He's
a
doing a
person.
lot more in film.
He is.
He's doing a
Yeah.
lot more in
Didn't
film.
he
They have a
win?
production
He
company.
won.
Yeah.
He's
What?
an
No,
Oscar
yeah, that's
winner.
right. That's right. That is
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
For
Basketball,
your basketball.
Dear basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball, yeah, the Oscar.
Good for
John
him.
Williams.
Good for him.
Yeah, but if you're into sports, definitely check that out. Even if
Mm.
you're not a Kobe Bryant fan, you can just appreciate, you know, an athlete's drive and their, you know, just they're willing to go 100 extra miles just to greatness. So definitely check that out.
I've not ever been like a huge documentary person, but I was listening to something the other day and it really piqued my interest. Have you guys ever seen the documentary High on Crack Street? About
Oh goodness.
it's
Jeez.
no, it's about Mickey and Dickie Ward from The Fighter.
Oh,
Really?
okay. So,
Yeah, and apparently it's an incredible documentary, and it
Mickey
follows Mickey Ward, but his brother's name's
Oh, his
Dickie, isn't
brother,
it? His
that's
brother,
right.
remember
Yeah.
Christian
Oh,
Bale
no,
character,
that's right.
the Christian Bale character.
Yeah.
Apparently it's an incredible documentary. I know that the name is like whoa, but it obviously we know what happened with Dickie Ward
Yeah.
from the movie, like how he dealt with that stuff. But it's focused on Lowell in Boston, and someone was talking about the other day, and it's like really, really piqued my interest, and I really want to check it out. Apparently, it's like super depressing, obviously, because it's about a very tough subject, but because I love that movie so much, I'm like very interested in watching it now. And I think it's on HBO too. I could be mistaken, but I think it might be on
Huh,
HBO.
all right.
Brian, have you been watching anything
What
lately?
year was the fighter?
2000.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh
it's in
my
the
God.
tens, dude.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gonna be on the list too.
luck.
Brian, you been watching anything lately? Man?
I have been on my streaming vibe like no other. Completely binged The Witcher.
Oh,
Burned
that's
through
right.
that.
I'm on episode 5 right now. I'm on
Okay.
episode 5.
Burned through that. You is back.
Yeah.
It's serial. It's very a la Dextery in a way. Yeah. It's Penn Badgley, Netflix. Yeah. He's obsessed. He'll find a girl, become absolutely obsessed with her, kill people for her, like stuff like it's mind psychological. Miss Maisel, been on that.
Don't get me started on that show, baby. Greatest show on television. Calling her or saying it right now.
He says this all
Overwatchman?
the time.
Overwatchman.
Whoa.
Best show on television. Hands down. I know that I'm the only one who says that.
Better than
I get it.
Mandalorian.
Better than Mandalorian. It is the best show on television.
What's it called again?
Marvelous Miss.
It's for a specific taste. I'm telling you, it's for a specific taste. Nobody believed me when I said, watch this show, watch this show. It is my
That was
favorite
great.
show
I
on
love that
television. She is
Pretty good.
Rachel Brosnahan is incredible.
Love her.
She played the
Great on House of Cards.
she played the hooker on House of Cards with Kevin Spacey. The one that died.
No, that was Kate Mara.
No.
No, she was.
She wasn't a hooker.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel Brosnahan was the prostitute that was killed in the desert.
They used her to set up.
Yeah.
The congressman.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
She's incredible as this character.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah. And then I still need to finish on the High Castle.
Oh, you love that.
I have those four. I'm like, episode, here.
Yeah.
So yeah, those four.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
A
going
lot.
on. Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It's this time of year. It's what this time of year brings,
yeah,
man.
and that's fine. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Those are the time to watch all
And
this.
then, I'm trying to rewatch movies from the decade, trying to remember. Like I saw Spotlight the other night, and you could argue
You forgot about that one?
I totally forgot.
Oh, Keith.
You could argue
Yeah,
that's a
that
horror
too, no.
movie.
He's doing it now.
Sorry,
His
I didn't
list
mean
is
to-
literally just like going.
Spider. Spotlight.
All right, well, let's move on from what we've been watching lately. Let's get to our
Whiplash.
one and only
Whiplash.
our one and only news topic of this week that is of major note, and that is of Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. Now, he came out yesterday and had some interesting comments on social media, on Live with Kelly and Ryan. He was an interview with them, and he revealed something very interesting. And he said the following: Yeah, we're working on Deadpool 3 right now with the whole team. We're over at Marvel now, which is like the big leagues all of a sudden. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, we're working on it. Now, this could come to a huge surprise to many. Probably not a big surprise to us, but he's working on it. So let's talk about it a little bit. Are you excited? What do you think it's going to be rated? What do you think it should be rated? How do you think it's going to fit into the universe? The floor is everybody's.
If Joker wasn't the massive success that it was as an R-rated movie, I'm just talking about like profit margin, from budget, marketing to total box office at the end. I don't see Disney making Deadpool R-rated, Deadpool 3. But because Joker was a massive success, I think they're going to be like, you know what? There's clearly an audience here for R-rated content. As long as it's done right, which in my opinion, I think the first two.
The first one was.
First one, very done right. The second one, I'm more of a fan of than. But I think Marvel is now Disney under Marvel Fox now, because they own all of it, is gonna have a development department just for R-rated content. I don't think this is a surprise at all, or.
I'll argue that it was. I won't say Joker influenced that. I think it solidified.
Up to Deadpool 1.
Yeah.
Personally.
I'll say it solidified that the market is still there for it.
Deadpool, then Logan.
Logan too.
Right. Yeah.
That's in the 2010s too, Keith.
Yeah.
To me,
Logan's I already got Logan.
I this is what I've always thought they were gonna do. They will give Deadpool his rated R movies, and then anytime he steps into the MCU
Yeah,
with
I'm with you.
other characters,
100%.
it will be
They'll clean it
PG-13.
up.
But I think they will address it where he's like, he'll come in and be like, "All right, I've got to be good now."
100%.
Like
I think what
100%.
they'll do is he'll try to curse or something. He can't.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then it'll be bleeped or something, and he'll freak out over it.
He
100%.
physically won't be able to do it.
100%. Or like maybe it's like a thing where he tries to curse and he literally can't say the word.
Because Deadpool, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like
yeah.
some like not a bleep, but he's like trying to say the F word. He's like, and you just can't say it.
Like on The Good Place, where
Yeah.
they say all those funny words to replace
Yeah.
fork and
So good.
I can't wait to see that. Just him and Star Lord or him and
Rocket.
Ant-Man. Rocket. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like
Rocket.
There's a series of Deadpool and Rocket that we had one, or we had it. Deadpool and Rocket comic. With them.
him with
Together.
any of those
I
characters.
would love to see him with Groot.
He's because he's on he's on Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Disney XD.
Well, obviously
So-
that's the pairing we all want to see.
That's a
It's-
total-
it's Spider-Man and
yeah,
Deadpool.
exactly.
It's the one we all want
Yeah.
to see. But imagine, I mean, it won't happen obviously. But imagine him with Tony Stark. Deadpool and Tony Stark would have been incredible.
Yeah.
Or him and Cap.
Oh.
Yeah, either one of
Captain
them.
America would have no patience for this guy.
It would have been that one.
He'd be so annoyed.
I'm totally with you. I think that's the way it's probably going to go, and I think that's the way it should go. As far as what like Deadpool 3, does anybody want to see? Because we know that he has this time travel device, right? He has it from
Right.
he has it from Cable, and we know what he did with the end of Deadpool 2. Now they're more than likely going to keep that continuity because they're bringing him over. Does anybody want to see a Deadpool 3 where, whether it's a subplot or the plot, where he, because he has this time travel device, physically destroys the Fox universe and then gets inside the MC universe somehow? Like somehow he blows up the Fox X-Men universe and then finds himself in the MCU world.
That'd be funny.
Like imagine him doing that.
I would love to see him. This would be funny. I wouldn't mind seeing him for this third movie using that device and jumping to MCU movies and just screwing with
Or finding out the history of it.
just something. Like, can
Getting
you
the
imagine
backstory of
him
everything?
like being in the background of like the first Avenger, like just like screwing with like something.
What if he's eating shawarma as one of them are fighting an alien as they go by or something? He's sitting
Or
there.
like he's
Well,
sitting with the
so many
ancient one in
possibilities.
Endgame, where he's just like, yeah, kill that one. Like, ah,
Well, in Secret Invasion, would still maybe.
more than likely.
will eventually.
Eventually, I think so. But he's
I don't
actually the
even-
one.
I don't even know because I have the comic and I haven't read it yet. I don't even know. Okay.
This is very- Deadpool's the one that figured out how to kill the Skrulls, how to identify and kill them. So,
Am I good?
That could be
so-
very interesting.
Yeah.
Imagine him with Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
Or him and Black Panther. Like,
Black Panther would not put up with his crap. like
He
not
would have no
him and
control,
Bucky
no.
and Falcon, like the
Him-
three of them.
like
That'd be
Okoye
pretty
and Deadpool would.
Well,
She'd stab him.
Most people would.
She-
Doctor
Shiri and
Strange-
Deadpool?
Doctor Strange. We still
Shiri
Oh,
and
see, now
Deadpool would be
I-
incredible.
That would be funny.
That'd be
Because
incredible.
they would mess around.
That'd be
and jump
incredible.
and stuff. That would be funny.
Yeah, Doctor Strange would be very interesting too. That'd be really
Yeah.
interesting.
Doctor Strange would just shoot him through something.
Deadpool and Loki.
Or Thor.
Or Thor.
If Thor knows what
That's
happened
true.
with him.
Who else is developing Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds? Like who's his collaborators?
I think, yeah,
It's
no,
all the
it's
same
because-
people, right?
Well, no, who? I'm curious. Like, who's
Well,
like, who's-
he said Ryan Reynolds said once the whole team is being brought over, and the whole team meaning that more than likely Rhett Reese and Paul Rennick the writers.
there. That's what I was looking for.
And who knows? I mean, it would be very interesting. What's the possibility that someone like Tim Miller comes back on for Deadpool 3, who left for creative differences, right? Was that with the writers? Was that with Reynolds, or was that with someone higher up at Fox?
I mean,
No.
he might like that with that
Maybe-
enticement of Disney.
maybe
Disney
Marvel,
money,
because we know
Disney-
Feige. Yes, they had to fit inside a world, but Feige gives his
To work
directors
with him.
creative freedom.
Right.
Gives them the creative freedom.
I mean,
But yes, Reese and Warnick are coming back. That's as far as what Reynolds is saying.
did Terminator Dark Fate? How'd you guys feel? I never saw it.
I didn't. I,
I
didn't
liked
mind
it.
I thought it was good.
I liked it. It's the third best of the entire franchise. But I will say this: there were definitely too many cooks in the kitchen. You can tell. It wasn't just his
Is
movie.
he also doing Sonic the Hedgehog?
No,
Or is-
I don't think it has anything to do with that. But you can tell that there were more people involved with Terminator than just him. Specifically, James Cameron. Yeah. So, but no, I mean, hey, it'd be really cool. I think it'd be really cool.
I would love to even oh my god, if it was a Disney Plus series, just him jumping through MCU movies, like it would be so funny. Just him like certain parts of certain things, just like messing with, not like actually like affecting it, but even maybe like he messed with it and now he has his own like multiverse of stuff. Like
Maybe.
dude,
So-
I'm interested.
Thoughts? What do you think is more than likely going to happen? The first time he shows up in the MCU, is it a solo movie or is it something else? Series or other movie?
He'll be a part with someone else, like
Oh, the first time he
Spider-Man,
shows
and
up?
he'll
The
be,
first time we ever see him in MCU continuity, will it be his own movie or series, or
I
will
think-
he show up in another character's series or movie?
I think
Deadpool
it'll-
3.
I think
I'm
it'll
trying
be-
to think of the
I think it'll be his own.
slate, right?
His
I
own?
think it'll be his own because
would
then
be-
they have
yeah.
to explain what he
Who he is
I
and
think
how
it'll be
he-
Spider-Man
how
3.
he does, how he can do what he does.
I think it'll be Spider-Man 3.
Next Spider-Man.
It's too perfect. Literally too perfect.
Well, they gotta
Spidey and
esta-
Deadpool?
I don't-
I would, yeah, maybe, but I think they'd have to establish.
I'm still sitting on that thing that I could think that Captain Marvel is going to show up in.
Doctor Strange.
I-
felt like one of
I
those.
still fully think that the way that ended, that Daredevil is going to show up in
I
Spider-Man
would
3.
love that.
Another one.
I think I almost feel like that's a lock, just like the lawyer
That's a
aspect.
thing.
That'll be
right.
perfect
I
time.
always thought that.
They'll be bringing him in.
They've talked about bringing in some. Netflix
Well, there were
characters
rumors
back.
that Marvel was going to keep Jessica Jones and
Charlie
Daredevil,
Cox.
the two of them.
Yeah.
Kristen
Ritter.
Kristen Ritter, yeah.
I even
So-
heard a little sprinkle of a rumor that Luke Cage could be.
A lot of people have been saying that for
I
years.
would die of
want that.
happiness.
Was
I would,
he
I would like an
Deadpool too?
unknown.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did die.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, different universe
They-
now.
they
He
do
jumps
that.
to-
If
Yeah,
he wipes the universe
That's
clean,
what I'm saying.
if he wipes the
Then
universe
he
clean,
He could bring over Fassbender and
McAvoy.
Split. Yeah, McAvoy. Yeah.
Or Cable. Cable. I think that's.
I would want
Okay.
Cable. I would want Cable
That's the one
and
I'm most-
Domino. I want more of them.
So
Especially
Cable.
someone
So
like
Josh
that.
Brolin. Because I don't think, personally, I don't know that we.
I don't think we have either.
I don't think he
Yeah.
will.
But
100% be in some capacity of.
Imagine how
Oh, yeah, right.
imagine how Deadpool would, if he hears Thanos' voice and he goes
Oh, that guy.
Cable?
Yeah, exactly.
exactly like how funny that would be.
Yeah.
And Josh Brolin wants to still. He said
Yeah, he wants
both.
Cable. He wants
Cable
He
back.
wants Cable back.
Yeah.
And I
So-
think Zazie Beetz as Domino is great, but she just wasn't used great
I
by
agree
the
with
by
you.
the story. She could be used perfectly in the MCU.
Yeah.
She could really
I thought
use
she
me.
was-
I didn't like her how they portrayed her in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I also
With
would-
certain like the one scene she had was so bad.
Yeah.
That one scene where everything like the luck stuff
That's
was
her
so
power.
bad.
Where she was going.
But how it was portrayed was bad.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Nah.
I thought it was
I
really
liked
good.
it.
I
Yeah,
also
I liked
wouldn't
it.
mind seeing her be Storm. Throwing that out there. My number one pick for Storm though is still going to be.
We're not talking about Storm.
I know.
Save that for a casting table. Don't talk.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name.
It's okay. Don't talk.
Thrones.
All right. Well, any last thoughts on Deadpool 3, guys? I mean, it seems like it's coming.
Only got her head dropped.
Are we gonna see it sooner rather than later, or later?
2020.
That's what we guessed. I think.
Isn't that what we get?
I think we
Yeah,
guessed February of
Yeah,
2022.
yeah.
Pretty sure,
Yeah, sounds about right.
because the first one came out in February.
And, I mean, under the Marvel Studios,
Wouldn't
it'll
matter.
be huge.
Mhm.
I don't think
Oh my
there's no,
God.
and there isn't really a rush to get him in. It's just done. Get him done properly.
Well, it depends on.
Don't make him a crap like. PG
this face. Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, right off the bat,
Yeah.
I think people want that reassurance of he's gonna
still
be
gonna be-
still the rated R.
I thought
blah
that
blah
all along.
blah.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't think people.
yeah. I
I
don't
don't
think Disney.
Well, they think of it because of Disney, but remember, there's not a Disney logo that pops up before the Marvel movies.
exactly.
No.
It's Marvel Studios. Even though Disney's the overarching thing, Bob Iger gives Kevin Feige complete freedom.
People, look.
I mean, even the Fox movies that they
And-
still
well,
technically
no,
own are
remember-
still
movies
saying.
are
remember-
probably violent.
But remember, Disney owned Miramax. They
Yeah, right.
owned Miramax, and
Yeah.
look at those movies.
All Tarantino.
Yeah,
So-
look at those movies.
And look, the Marvel movies are incredibly violent. Right? Thor hacked off Thanos' head.
I mean, Mandalorian had some
Before
violent
that.
moments.
Yeah.
The first episode when he chopped the guy in half from
Yeah.
the door.
Kylo Ren lightsaber through a guy's face.
That's
you
true,
know?
yeah.
There's
I think it would just be more a matter of the blood and
less of that, yeah.
but
you don't see less
Is there
of
any
that.
chance Hugh Jackman?
No.
Now that
Unfortunately,
has-
no.
Logan? No.
Fox is in it.
they can't.
He could be something else. He could be another character And
You
then
can't-
maybe Deadpool will be like,
You can't make the new. At some point, they're gonna have to have a new Wolverine.
Yeah.
By keeping Hugh Jackman going, now lessen that new character depending on how close they are.
That's a good point.
Such
Yeah.
an opportunity.
He's
though.
done.
Damn.
He maybe just like a standing at the bar type thing. Like what's X-Men when they walk in?
X-Men First Class.
Yeah, when
Like,
they
also
walk
this
in, he
year,
goes
this
no,
decade.
and then
It
they
says-
walk right by or something like.
No, he says "f you."
Yeah,
Yeah, the only F word in the movie.
yeah. So
All right, guys. Well, there it is. Our only lone news topic for the week. But we're gonna move on to our main topic, the hot take, as we call it here on Apocaflix, and it is all about holiday movies. And we're just gonna go around the table. We'll throw out some holiday movies that we like watching during the holidays. Halloween movies, Christmas movies, New Year's movies, anything around this time period. Anything that really that you put on Christmas or Christmas Eve or whatever. And let's just go straight to circle. So, Gio, why don't you start us off, man? What's the one movie that you're like, I gotta watch this every holiday for the rest of my life?
Die Hard
Yes!
yeah.
is a Christmas movie.
It's the best Christmas movie.
Yes. And I mean, I don't know what more I could say that's already been said. It never gets old. I mean, mainly because I watch it only during Christmas
Mhm.
time.
Paramount showed it for 24 hours straight on their
Jeez.
channel.
I wouldn't complain if I was working at like an electronics store or something and that was the only movie playing all day. Like I wouldn't complain at all. But yeah, you revisit the movie and it still holds up. Alan Rickman and Bruce Willis, they're back and forth banter over the radio, not seeing each other face to face until am I spoiling the movie now or
It's
what?
30 years old.
30
Go
years
ahead.
old. Okay, you never know. Some people are just like, don't spoil it. It's like, what? But just
Carl Winslow in there.
Carl Winslow, absolutely yes, man. It's just it's so good. It's such a great movie. It still holds up, and you're just once again reminded of how great Bruce Willis was at one time. Just I miss those kind of movies. Those kind of actions. You don't get that. It's a different Hollywood.
Die Hard set everything. It's one of those things that it set the standard for certainly action movies going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard ain't Lethal Weapon, but more.
I haven't seen Luke.
Also, I think that still holds up as well. The first one. Yeah, you're definitely right. I showed it to my son and I watched it this summer. He loved it. I didn't know it's one of those. He loved it though.
So
I can't believe it is a Christmas
Can't
movie.
hate
I don't
anything
mind.
Alan Rickman's in.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No,
yeah, of course.
What makes Die Hard a movie? That's the debate. What
The story,
it's first off, obviously
the setup is
it's
perfect.
set right during Christmas
Set during
time,
Christmas.
right? Yeah.
Christmas party.
Yes.
So, at Christmas.
Yeah.
In is it
The-
LA, right?
Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi
Yeah,
LA.
Nakatomi
Yeah.
Plaza in LA.
Or the Fox
The
Corporation
Fox.
building.
that's what I was getting.
Right.
Isn't the- yeah.
The story, as you said, right?
Yeah.
Just
The setup is
spending Christmas with the one that
His estranged
that-
wife, right?
Yeah,
He's trying to.
the one you love. Yeah, but going through all these events, it makes you realize important in life, that tomorrow is never guaranteed, and
Because he's just a
Yeah.
guy. He's a cop, but he's not like a
he's
super
your everyday
hero.
guy. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And he's just trying to get his family, just work stuff out with his, and the tension between them is they still care about each other,
Yeah,
but clearly, obviously, whatever's going on has.
and almost on that level,
And,
him and Carl Winslow, the
yeah,
bond,
right. Yes,
the bond that they create.
and they're just over like phone
It's
or
a stranger.
whatever.
Yeah, and it's just,
Yeah.
it's so great. Yeah,
Well developed characters, even with him, like his whole
Yeah.
story of what happened with him and why he feels the way he feels about
yeah.
his job. And
He gets his moment at the end.
yes, and this is nearly a
Mhm.
perfect movie, man. Love Die Hard.
With ya.
And everything is described as the Die Hard of whatever.
The
You
new
know,
like
it's not-
Skyscraper was saying, it's the Dwayne Johnson Die Hard. Like it's all
Passenger
exactly.
57,
Seven, which I love. I love that
Yeah.
movie, but it's the Die Hard.
Stormy does not want his.
Stormy.
Stormy's like,
Rock
enough
Man.
of this.
Rough night.
He's waking up now.
So yeah, good call, man. I love Die Hard.
That's one of
It is
my-
a Christmas movie.
That's one of my
It's a good
3.
movie.
I have 3.
Well, what's the other one?
What's the other one?
Well, I'll say one of them. One of my 3, Die Hard. Second one, Elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's one of mine.
You have to like
You didn't watch it this year.
That-
but yeah.
my
I watched it on Christmas Day.
yeah.
Yeah.
That arguably is like the best Christmas centered movies.
Mhm.
such a feel good movie.
It's
Jon Favreau.
Man, Jon Favreau,
It's-
absolutely.
I mean, I feel like we don't even really need to talk about it because it's like everyone talks about it. Same thing every year on every channel on replay nonstop around December. And
Hello, this is Buddy. What's your...
yeah, the amount of quotes you can grab from that
That's my
movie
favorite.
is just
Just how, as a character, just around and spreading joy to everyone
Yeah.
who's like sort of lost
And
it.
it's genuine.
It's so
Yeah.
relatable in today's world,
Yeah.
you know, and how everything's about, I gotta work on Christmas. I got a job to do, or I gotta spend money and all this stuff. It's just take a step back. Holiday season. It's just
that might arguably for me.
Certainly of his comedies, yeah.
I mean,
I know he's not in it a lot,
Where-
but Wedding Crashers,
where he's
man.
in the main one, Wedding Crash.
He's in that, but
yeah.
Wedding
I'm
Crash,
talking
old
about
school,
his movie,
though.
old school, man. Like
I always
Frank the Tank.
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
The one where plays the fictional character. What's it called? Fictional character. It's Emma Thompson. She's a writer.
I know.
He realizes he's a fictional character in a book.
Beyond Fit
And,
fiction. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one I think.
Who's the supporting cast in that one? James Caan.
Oh, James Caan. You got Bob Newhart plays the.
Who's the
Elvis
girl?
dad. Zoe Deschanel.
Joey
Yeah.
Deschanel, and then Peter Dinklage, right?
Peter Dinklage.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than
Stranger
Fiction.
Than Fiction,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
It
good.
came out in 07, I think.
It came out in 2006.
2006, okay.
Fun
Schmodown, Keith. Schmodown. Come on.
Fun fact: in 2013 or 14, Will Ferrell turned 29 million.
Good.
$29 million
Good
just
call.
to reprise
Good.
his role. Turn it down.
Good.
Movie should never have a
Maybe
sequel.
shouldn't, yeah.
No.
Was Favreau involved? I wonder if Favreau.
I think it's because Favreau
Doing
was
Iron Man.
involved. Yeah, well,
so
I mean,
probably not.
I don't know. I mean, Favreau brought us Iron Man. He brought us Elf, and he brought us Mandalorian.
He's trying to talk them into arguing with. But yeah, good call then. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know when that came out. It came out obviously around holidays.
2004,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't come out on DVD till holidays the next year. I was waiting for it. So it was a whole year before they actually put it on.
Our movie.
It's amazing how that movie has time. Like it's been
Yes.
it's been a while since
Yeah.
that movie was out, and it does not A feel like an old movie, and
No.
B loved by. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping you say my third.
Yeah, Keith. What's the one you want to bring up?
Scrooged.
Nice.
That's not
Bill Murray.
Nice.
That's my number one.
Nice.
One of my top movies
Still a good movie.
ever. But classic telling of so many tellings of Christmas Carol, but modern day one plays this jerk TV executive, the Ebenezer Scrooge character. I love Scrooge so much. Every now and then I'll watch it during the year. I definitely will always watch it. But sometimes I'll throw it on like it's so funny. All the
It's Bill Murray at his best,
Murray,
man.
yeah,
Peak
a
Bill Murray.
lot of it is ad-lib with him.
Yeah.
They just let him kind of. I think I want to say Ivan Reitman or Reitman or Harold Ramis. One of the two.
I'll look it up for you.
Might have been
Yeah,
Reitman.
thank you. I think it might be
I
right.
think it was Reitman,
Yeah. Frequent class. Years.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, you'll love it. I think you'll love it.
Really?
Yeah. You love.
No, you guys are both wrong.
Oh no! Hold on.
You're not.
Landis?
You're not gonna get this.
Okay.
Try to take a guess.
I should know. I feel like a jerk. No, hold on.
It was him.
Superman.
Richard Donner.
Richard Donner.
Donner.
Yeah.
Richard
Richard
Donner.
Yeah.
Dick Dog.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Yep. You want to know who the music was by? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Danny Elfman.
Elfman?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So
pick.
Scrooge. That's
Scrooge,
mine.
yeah.
Okay, so for mine, I went a little different. I went a little bit more modern. Die Hard was my number one, obviously. I want to leave the second one for someone else to bring up, but I'm gonna bring up the most recent one that kind of is a good holiday classic. But The Night Before with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie. Didn't come out around Christmas. Didn't come out around Christmas, but it completely is a Christmas movie.
Thanksgiving. Right?
Came out around Thanksgiving. Jacob adores this
Most
movie.
of those do.
Yeah. But I mean,
no, I love
a
it.
really good twist on a cool Christmas story, right? Three guys who grew up together. One of them
Football
lost
player,
his
right?
Anthony Mackie plays football player. Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen,
Yeah, of course.
and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is kind of down on his luck, and they go on this cool little adventure through New York City, and you see the great cameo of Michael Shannon as the weed
Yes.
dealer.
Yes.
And
he loved that.
and Lizzie Kaplan.
Apparently, that's him. He's like that too.
I wouldn't be surprised. Lizzie Kaplan as Joseph Gordon-Levitt's girlfriend. I think you get
one of the ladies from Broad City. I don't know.
Yeah.
which one.
Well, you also get
She's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name of her. But anyway, the movie so heartfelt, so funny. Very wild story that makes sense too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it. I really do. It gets better every time I watch it. I've only seen it a handful of times, but it definitely gets better every time I watch it.
I love that movie. Yeah. Either last year or the year before. Or wanting to see it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Finally, it popped up on 99
Name,
cents
she's
on
from
iTunes.
22 Jump. Please, Seth Rogen. Girl in the movie.
In 22 Jump Street?
Yeah, Jillian Bell. That's her.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jillian
Jillian
Bell,
Bell,
you're
that's
right.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
is
right.
in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Good call.
He plays his wife, right?
Mindy
She's pregnant, I think.
Plays Seth Rogen's wife,
Yeah.
and she gives him all the drugs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. And
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Mindy Kaling, that's right. She's in.
That's who I was looking at.
Yeah,
That was Lizzie
okay.
Kaplan's friend. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lizzie
Yeah.
Kaplan's friend. Brian, have you ever seen this?
Oh, Wrecking
man.
Ball?
Yeah, you would like this
Right,
movie.
Definitely.
You would like this
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so good.
you should watch it because it's the holidays. It's funny. It's
Sitting
funny.
here like,
It makes me wonder if there's actually things like that actually happen, like those secret Christmas parties like that,
Yes.
especially in New York
In
City.
New York City, yeah.
Like it's so.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of that. Remember,
so crazy.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist? Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Where there's like this secret concert
Mhm.
where that one, stuff like that definitely happens all the time. I have a friend of mine that went to Hofstra. She would
Interesting.
Go to stuff like that all the time. So at like 2, 3 in the morning. You just have to find it.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Sticking with R-rated. Die Hard.
I thought you were going to say
Before-
Dart too.
Die Hard 2. Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie.
Is
It
it?
is pretty good. It's alright.
Bad Santa.
Yeah, there you go.
Billy
that's
Bob
a good
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac.
Mac.
The great Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
That diner scene. It's just,
Yeah.
no, you get 30%.
Listen,
You just,
So we got a huge Gilmore Girls fan here.
uh-huh.
And Lauren Graham, very different in this movie than the Gilmore Girls. Very different.
Yeah.
The
little kid with the curly hair.
The blonde
Oh
kid.
my god.
It's
that guy.
amazing.
Yeah, he's always
Amazing.
in stuff. Yeah.
Came back and reprised his role in the second one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Didn't see the
he
second
did.
one.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
I didn't see it.
I didn't watch the second
Oh,
one.
okay.
But the first one is a classic movie. Billy Bob is
Yeah.
perfect as just this Santa Claus who really
A drunk.
a really bad person actually. But
Yeah.
John Ritter?
John,
Wasn't it
Yeah,
his last-
he was in
this
it.
His last.
Yeah.
That was his. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Last
right.
role, I
John
think.
Ritter's
Yeah.
last. Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
But man, just classic movie. If
Yeah.
you just watch it once during Christmas every year, still laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
Pretty sure John
It's
wasn't he the
hilarious.
guy that was in charge of hiring
He-
the
yeah.
the mall? Yeah.
Octavia Spencer.
Yes, she is in it.
That's right.
Yes, because. I don't want to say, but yes,
Yeah.
she is in it.
Brett Kelly is the kid's name.
Okay.
That's
Kelly.
the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John Ritter, you're correct. Yeah. And Tony Cox is
Tony Cox, that's
the
right.
elf.
That's right.
Yeah.
The L.
Oh man, it's such a fun. Those two together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing.
what rounds out my trifecta is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can either
It's
watch
classic.
it Halloween, Christmas, any time through those periods, and I mean it's those three staples.
Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
Character.
In fact, when I first moved up here in Sacramento, I went and saw it at the now defunct Arden Mall.
Yeah.
Only time I've ever gotten to see it in theaters. It's I could watch that movie over and over and like know all the words to it. Yeah. I literally, because of that movie, like only really like to go to Disneyland around the holiday times to go on the Haunted Mansion because it's like The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love it. Love that.
I got lucky enough to watch this. So Roseville does this really cool thing. They call it Movie in a Park.
Food trucks, right?
They do the food trucks, but they hold it at a golf course on the driving range, and they pull up this giant inflatable screen. And I've gone to a couple, but they played The Night Before Christmas 2 years ago, and I was lucky enough to go. Only time I've ever seen it on theaters. I haven't seen it since. It's a really, really cool experience to see it on a bigger screen, with like loudspeakers and all these people around. And it was near Halloween, so there was a Halloween contest and everything. It was a really, really cool experience. I know, I saw it. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. Next time there's something, I keep an eye on all of
Probably
it.
date night.
That one was a date night, but it's really, they do a whole lot of movies, and it's really cool. It's Food Truck Cinema. That's what they call it. Food Truck Cinema. Yeah, and they have like 3 or 4 different food trucks that go there.
The food truck part even before the cinema.
Wow, Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, she
What,
do
for this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, she.
I really can't.
Yeah.
There's been
Okay.
rumors for the longest time that they might do a sequel to this. I really hope. Just don't. Really?
Yeah, you want to see a
Alright.
sequel with Lin-Manuel Miranda? And,
No, God.
I love stop motion effects. I love those movies.
I feel like it's an untouchable. Don't
Fine.
touch. Because then you're watering it down.
Not really. That one still exists. You can still enjoy it.
Yeah, you
Still
would
love
have to
it.
have all the same
Listen.
people, all the same director, like everything.
Not necessarily.
And
I mean, look,
let's be honest.
Look,
all
I
he
hate
would
The
do.
Rise of Skywalker. I still love Empire Strikes Back.
You hate? Wow, so you made up your
About
mind.
to switch to hate. I
Gosh.
got elevated.
Wow.
I still love Empire Strikes Back.
Check out our
Only because I'm
part
so
two
annoyed.
spoiler
with it. I don't
discussion of
like,
Rise of
really, I
Skywalker.
just hate it today. I don't settle down.
He hates it because of the conversation.
Yeah.
Keith, what's your final one, man? Your next Christmas
Certainly would
movie.
have been that one.
Yeah.
But just the standard one. Everyone loves Home Alone.
Love Home Alone. I cannot believe the one I'm going to mention
Murderous
has not been
Child.
mentioned yet.
Iron Man 3.
No.
Disney just pushed that out, saying that's a Christmas movie. Like,
Well,
this
and
month.
exactly, yeah, right.
yeah.
And because Shane Black does that with a lot of his, because he did it with Weapon.
Kiss, Kiss, Bang,
Kiss, Kiss,
Bang.
Bang, Bang was. But well, you can't. It does open with opens with the flashback.
Yeah.
But then he's Jingle Bell
Yeah.
version, which is pretty jazzy version of Jingle. I do like it.
Home Alone.
Can't. No, Home Alone's mine. No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one. Charlie Culkin.
Yeah.
He knows it too. He's really funny. You follow him on social media.
Isn't the second one Christmas too?
Yeah.
All
where
3 of
the
them are,
exact
I
same
think.
thing
Oh,
happens,
yeah.
which is weird.
The third one
not
is
him.
no, it's not him, but it's so wild, so wild. The story on that one, it's about
What is? How does it happen again?
Well, it's
it's a different story this time, but it's essentially
Stays home from school, right?
he's sick from school one day, and international criminals are stealing a chip, and it ends up in his hands. Some high tech chip ends up in his hands, and they're coming after him, and then Home Alone happens. Yeah, it's wild.
Why are his parents not there?
He's home. He's home. He's home from sick. He's home from school sick.
Dad
So I don't know.
flew to work. The mom had to leave for a few hours to go. Everything just
Okay.
happened that
Right.
needed to happen. But
Okay.
dude, I saw a documentary on Home Alone, the first one. I didn't know it was written by John Hughes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, and that makes sense why John Candy had
Right.
had a
That cameo.
cameo.
Well, people think that he's playing his character from Planes, Trains, and
Plane
Automobiles.
changes in automobiles.
'Cause that's a
which-
theory that all his movies are all
Which
connected.
is where Macaulay Culkin got that role got him Home Alone. Because John Hughes was like, this is our kid right here.
Well, he was in Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Which I think is also a John Hughes movie.
I didn't realize John Hughes was so involved in this first movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Yeah,
dude. Man.
Chris Columbus directed it. He directed the first 2 Harry Potters. And so
And he was gonna
and
direct
John Williams did the score.
Christmas Vacation.
Really?
Except Chevy Chase hated Chris Columbus's.
Oh, wow. I'd like to hear that story.
Yeah,
Chevy Chase.
watch it on Netflix.
Nah,
Good-
doesn't
it's a good
surprise me.
documentary.
He's apparently.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, Home Alone's great. Can't believe he didn't kill those 2 guys. It's a hilarious fan theory. Kevin McAllister is Jigsaw. I heard that earlier this year. I nearly died.
If you get a chance, check out on YouTube. There's actual nurses and doctors who go through.
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
that.
what
The paint
yeah.
can would have taken their
what he
Yeah.
does, and it's like
bastard.
He would have died. They would have died like
Yeah.
5 times.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Our the blowtorch showing like
But just
Yeah.
perfect
head
casting
flies.
of Home Alone with Joe
Joe
Pesci,
Pesci, 'cause
and
he hadn't
Daniel
done
Stern
anything. Yeah,
together.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
who I believe they both worked together briefly on another movie.
Oh, really?
Before Home Alone. That's why
Yeah.
Joe Pesci was cool with that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
he
yeah.
had chemistry.
Right.
With
Daniel Stern, I don't think, just for me as a kid, it was funny to see him because he was the voice. He narrates, Fred Savage's TV show, The Wonder Years.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he does the voiceover. He
Oh.
plays the older version of the Fred Savage character. So, as a kid, I looked at it. It was, that's the guy. Like we'd never seen him, seen him and stuff. I think he was in City Slickers. I guess I'm not sure if that was before or after all, but and yeah, Joe Pesci. This was weird to see him in this kid's movie because he's playing all the
Goodfellas.
right off of Goodfellas. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
maybe the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or maybe the same year. I don't know. Was it,
Goodfellas was.
it was close. It was very close. Yeah, one might be 91. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. So.
All right, Mr. Brolin. What's
Yeah.
the one we missed?
Well, we just mentioned it, Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's
Good
I think
call.
when
We
he
have-
said
we
it,
have
I
not
saw
talked
your eyes,
about
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
that's it.
We have not talked about Christmas Vacation.
Not a lot of class.
Yeah, 100%. This entire is the one that I can put on every Christmas and be happy. Every Christmas.
Is this the one where they're trying to get to Wally World?
No,
No.
that's just vacation.
That's the original
That's the
vacation.
original
That's the original
yeah.
vacation. This one is at the
This
house
one's great.
with
This
the
one,
family.
They level up with this.
Yeah,
one.
with the family, with the lights and
With the lights.
It's wild.
Oh, I think I've seen
Wild.
some of this.
Couldn't be more. I say this all. One of my favorite quotes. I wouldn't be more surprised if I woke up with my head stable to the.
Oh, so good.
Oh.
Oh man, it's like this movie. I could watch it over and over again and laugh the same every single time. And everything.
Where's that?
But yeah, Christmas Vacation definitely one of the greatest holiday
Yeah.
movies ever.
Okay, I just thought of one.
In Vegas, vacation,
Keep talking.
which is terrible.
I just
Yes.
thought of one. That,
Yes.
oh,
It
what's
has its moments.
Oh, I
Vegas
hate that movie.
vacation.
I really did.
The first 2 vacations are the only good ones.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
European Vacation or whatever is blah.
It's
trying to
okay.
think.
Yeah. See, that's how I feel about it. European Christmas vacation. No, God, that's.
Oh, I remember.
Actually, I haven't
Okay,
watched that in quite a while.
I have an honorable mention. It's Just Friends.
Oh yeah, with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds,
yeah.
Amy
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, where he's
I remember
where
that.
he's the fat guy and then he turns.
forgot
about
Yes.
that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a good movie.
I don't know what just made
That's a
me
good
click
movie.
of that. I
Is that
think
a
it was.
Christmas movie?
Yeah, because remember
He
remember that.
I love the way he acts in that movie. That character is
That's
so
good. I
funny.
remember
Yeah.
liking that
Yeah.
movie,
he's a prick and just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Yeah, because
And Anna Faris is his wife.
yes,
Or his
Yeah.
girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she's crazy.
Crazy
like,
girlfriend.
oh.
Oh, Amy Smart.
Going back to the hometown, his mom.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
forgot
That
about
actually-
that movie. Wow. That was pretty
No,
good.
The other 3 are pretty solid ones you can't really touch. I was gonna say, but that I love that movie. I mean, that's argue you're right. That is Christmas because
I
yeah,
think so. Pretty
because
good.
don't they set up the front yard and he like drives
His
through
little
it?
brother. So good.
He's trying to hook up with
His
her
little
the whole
brother
time.
is so trying to hook up with his girlfriend the whole
yeah.
time. Trying to hook up with Anna Faris.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
movie. That's such a good. I don't know.
Ah,
The
oh,
thing
yeah.
that made me think of that was you saying him putting up the Christmas light, and then how he just like drives through the car. His friend.
That's funny. Yeah, good call.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Well, everyone. I mean, Holiday. That's a good.
Yeah, The Holiday's a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. Yeah.
I remember just. Oh, coming out of it like it's not
Yeah.
very good. I
Yeah.
really liked it.
What's that movie with James Franco and found like a few years ago? Why him with
Oh yeah, with Bryan
Breaking
Cranston.
Bad.
Cranston.
Bryan
Yeah.
Cranston, yeah, and Zoe Douche.
Yeah.
Is that a Christmas
Yeah,
movie?
that is a
Yeah,
Christmas movie.
yeah.
They go over there for Christmas.
Oh, for the holidays,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is
a one.
good, yeah.
I haven't seen that.
That's a good one.
That one's still.
That is a good
still
one. Yeah,
fun.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there it is, guys. Our holiday movies. Let us know in the comments what your favorite holiday movie is. What you think of them. What do you think of our list? Did we miss any that you're like screaming at the camera or the screen at that we're not mentioning here? Let us know down
Hallmark
below.
movies don't count.
What?
Hallmark movies
Listen,
don't
yeah.
count.
My mom loves all these sappy movies, but it drives her.
They're
nuts.
so bad.
She sits
So
there
bad.
going,
Um,
yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to the final bit of the show here. Since there isn't anything coming out on January 3rd, it is just the Grudge reboot. I don't know if you guys are looking forward to it or not.
This guy probably.
Yeah, maybe. But let's just talk about things that we may have missed that we're looking forward to watching or finishing possibly.
No, I'm skipping the week after all these movies that are special.
We're going to talk
release.
about that next week on Apocaflix Now,
Oh,
Brian.
okay.
Yeah, you know what we're looking forward to.
Yeah. The ones that are coming after the week 3.
Anybody looking forward to finishing everything? Watching something they may have missed because there's a lot of movies out right now.
Yeah, Richard
You know?
Jewell. I still want to watch Richard.
It's the one,
Jewell.
yeah.
Uncut Gems. I know.
Yeah,
Uncut
Uncut
Gems.
Gems.
And
very
Little-
much want to see it.
And Little Women.
Little Women for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Greta Gerwig,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Talk about
What's the one that you like want to go to the theater to as soon as possible to watch? Or maybe if it's a TV show you want to finish. I don't know. Maybe.
Probably Uncut Gems. I've just
Really?
read
You've been
a
talking
lot-
about Richard Jewell like
Well, no,
crazy.
but you just reminded me, like, Adam, this movie has been getting a lot of buzz over the last 2 weeks. And Kevin Garnett, you know.
Yeah.
like,
Apparently he's really good.
Apparently he's the co-lead.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
While he's in his
You can be both.
Sure as hell wasn't gonna be a Lakers jersey, I'll tell you.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and obviously Richard Jewell. I mean, I might just do a double feature that.
Nice.
Well, you guys saw Fox News one.
Oh,
Right.
Bombshell.
Oh, Bombshell.
Bombshell.
Yeah, great.
That
Great.
movie-
That movie is there's
so
moments where it's
uncomfortable.
hard. It's very hard to watch.
You know how you get like you're watching Joker and you're just like times.
Yeah.
This has that like
Is it?
it's like oh my.
Does it have that kind of sort of like I, Tonya was kind of I don't want to say comedic, but
No,
No,
no.
there's no comedic.
Uh-uh.
full
It's
on.
straight drama.
Okay.
Straight drama. And Charlize and both Charlize and Margot should be nominated for this movie. Charlize
wow.
for lead, Margot for supporting.
Hmm.
100%.
Charlize Theron.
She was incredible as Megyn Kelly. Unrecognizable in moments too.
Is
Yeah.
she? Because Megan Kelly. I don't know which way you don't like Megan, but
She is so good as
how do they play
she
her?
is so good.
Is she presented as
Yeah.
kind of?
No.
Sympathetic?
No.
No.
There's moments throughout the entire movie where they point at her real character.
Okay.
It goes to both sides. It goes to both sides.
Right.
They don't tilt to like she's the hero of this story.
Right.
No,
Okay,
not at
that's what I
all.
was-
Not at all.
Not that, regardless how you feel about her,
Not at all.
it
There,
shouldn't happen to her.
no,
with that.
there's hints
But-
at she does do things wrong and that
Right.
type of stuff for sure. Specifically in the workplace.
Yeah.
When there's a lot of story focused on her family, a lot of moments
Yeah.
which that's all clear because they focus on her home life and what happened with like things that went on with like the Trump stuff and everything. But when it's in the
family,
workplace, they do hint at things with her for sure.
Anything, the thing they dig at the most is just Fox News in general.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty-
Well, not yes, but specifically Fox News - Roger Ailes.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was all because of Roger Ailes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about when they're throwing digs at.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
actually, I can't say. There's like digs directly at it, like you can't be this working here and stuff like
But
that.
it was great. I mean, all the
Kate McKinnon,
performers.
right?
She was
pretty
good,
in it, too.
and so was Nicole Kidman. She was great. as well.
She
Yeah.
wasn't in it
She
too
was
much.
great. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow.
She was in it.
But there's a reason why.
least.
There's
Yeah.
a reason why.
Yeah, she's supposed to be like she's the back.
There's two scenes with Margot where you're like,
Yeah,
wow. So
and so what's his face was really good too.
John Lithgow is Roger Ailes.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
was good.
Yeah. That was the one that I was like, he might be kind of like weird for this role with these names, but he actually did good.
So
And then what's her face showed up too, as his lawyer.
well, Connie Britton was his wife.
No, but his lawyer
Connie Britton was his wife.
was the I, Tonya lady.
Oh, Allison
Allison
Janney.
Janney.
Yeah.
Allison Janney was his lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Allison
Robert,
Janney was his lawyer.
Roger
He's right.
Ailes'
Yeah.
lawyer in it.
So, you guys remember the trailer, right? The scene where Margot Robbie's saying, "I can be freaking phenomenal."
Yeah.
That whole scene,
Most uncomfortable.
it's so uncomfortable. They portray it exactly how everything said was to be. Yeah, it's very hard to watch. That specific scene is very hard to watch.
It's literally just no
You're
noise.
you're
no
you're,
noise
you're
either.
sinking. You're just sinking in your seat. There's no music. You're just sinking. Yeah, brutal. It's brutal.
It was a good movie.
Knives Out. We watched that movie so badly.
I took them to see it.
So good.
I want to rewatch that.
I immediately posted. Like, oh yeah, Ford v Ferrari. That's the best. Maybe I'm leaning towards Ford v Ferrari, but
Knives Out's up there. Knives Out's up there. It's great.
Rewatch Ford before. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, what do you think?
I wasn't.
He didn't like it.
No,
Really?
I wasn't high on it.
Even I liked it.
I still think Rush is better.
I haven't seen Rush. I keep hearing good.
Oh,
stuff
Keith, you
about
should
it.
watch
Daniel
it before
Brühl
you
and
list.
Chris
Man.
Hemsworth.
That movie is wild.
Yeah.
Daniel Brühl is Niki Lauda.
Yeah.
Great.
I've
And Olivia Wilde as Chris Hemsworth's girlfriend, right?
She
Or
was,
wife.
no. That was she wasn't she Daniel Brühl's? Because Chris Hemsworth didn't have it.
I thought it was Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth was the boy.
I'm pretty sure he married her though.
Hemsworth.
Huh?
Hemsworth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the character married Olivia Wilde. Because he was the hotshot boy, right, with the long blonde hair. She came in as like this hotshot girl. I'm pretty sure that they got married together in the movie.
Only one stuff.
It's great. It's really good. And the specific race that takes place between the two of them, a la the Ford v Ferrari stuff, is incredible.
Yeah.
So Ron Howard, it might be my favorite Ron Howard movie, to be honest.
It's
Like,
crazy good.
yeah, it's good.
But I was just expecting more Ferrari side.
Me too. I know. I agree with that. It's mostly told
You could
from-
have just called this movie Ford.
Yeah. Or
Like-
well, Shelby.
Shelby, yeah, pretty much.
I like the Ferrari stuff though. I thought it was used
The
greatly,
bit that did was
perfectly.
good. Yeah. I mean, I would like the Ferrari story is very interesting as well. So I would.
Maybe there's one that's called Ferrari
I've
is
literally
Ford.
started to open my mouth saying
Told
that.
from
A
they
sequel.
did that with
A sequel. Ford versus
only in
Ferrari and
Italian,
Ferrari is
too.
Ford.
yeah.
Ferrari
That
was
they
Ford.
did that with Sands of Iwo Jima and with the Clint Eastwood directed both.
Flights of Our Fathers and Letters.
Yeah, he told
Letters
both
from Iwo Jima.
both sides of the story, so that was cool. Yeah.
Ferrari versus Ford.
Yeah.
Have it told in Italian.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Yeah, I would love to see that again. I do want to definitely Little Women one.
Watch anything.
I need to finish. Yeah, same.
Sourcing run.
I need to finish. I keep starting and stopping. Jack Ryan.
Oh, Keith.
So I'm 4 episodes in, and I keep like.
So good.
I'm gonna binge through that.
So
He's a-
good.
Yeah, it's been great so far.
He's the perfect Jack Ryan.
He is.
He's the perfect Jack Ryan.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love him,
Yeah.
man. He's
So
really great.
good.
So,
Can't wait to see him as Mr.
We'll see
Or
about
something.
that.
Something. We got the teaser for Quiet Place. Did you guys talk about that?
Oh yeah, we did.
No, it was just like a 30-second spot though.
Oh,
We
so
didn't talk
short.
about it. Yeah, I
The
mean,
trailer's coming.
coming probably in
Week or week after,
January or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Heard.
So is a New Mutants trailer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Disney gave it the thumbs up.
I think they're clear. Look, they can.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Which I don't-
I'm not gonna be surprised if it's good.
I think it's gonna be good. I really do.
I don't, but it could be. I mean, that's a good cast. Seems,
Huh?
Well,
We'll
maybe.
see. We'll see.
Curious what's held them up. I guess maybe just the transition. Just what to do with all these properties. So, Huh. Is it coming in 2020?
It's coming in 2020.
Well, yeah,
April, I think.
Oh wow.
the movie finished shooting in 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
Might have even been 2017.
It was supposed to be
Wow.
out before.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be out
The
before
last one.
Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Before
It was supposed to be out the same year as Apocalypse. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Same year as Apocalypse. So
Well, that'll be a stream. I bet you that.
no.
No, think they'll put that in a movie?
Yeah, I think they'll release it.
I don't know.
I think they'll release it.
Might be.
We'll see. Cool. All right, guys. Well, there it is. Our episode this week for Apocaflix Now. The Christmas episode, the holiday episode. That is Gio. That is Brian. That is Keith. I am Jake, filling in for Jacob Barley. Hope you feel better next week, bud. We will see you then. But yeah, hey, you can find us anywhere on YouTube, social media, podcast platforms, anywhere like that. You can find us. Anchor, Apple, Spotify. Make sure you leave us some comments down below on what you think of the episode, the topics we talked about, like holiday movies, Deadpool, things we've been watching, things you've been watching. And like I mentioned earlier, look out for all of our lists going forward for most anticipated, end of the year list, decade list. All that stuff is coming. Check it out. It'll be up on the channel as soon as possible. Click that bell icon. You guys will get notified when they are up or when we go live. So check that out as well. Again, this is Apocaflix Movies for the Crew. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey everyone, Jacob Bartley here. Thanks for watching. You want to check out something similar from Apocaflix Movies? Click this video up here. You want something a little bit different? Check out this video down here. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to Apocaflix Movies and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We always love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.